What's going on? It's the Rap Nerd, and Daylyt has responded to Joey Badass's My Town, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna take aim at Lux too. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in and see what Daylyt's talking about.
Look at the little New Yorkies. Ha! They wanna run it with the big dogs.
Hey kids, man, go tell your son to sit down
With the
somewhere,
top
man.
dogs. Hey yo. Okay, I thought it was a fair fade. The breathe sample, that was just to show you how I air made. Nothing cost me. All it took for Joe was a cup of coffee. Hard luck, one cup of coffee or get a Starbucks. Oh, you sweet for instance. That freak you mentioned, you was in Daddy's studio taking beat submissions. Wanna play piggyback trust? You ain't really that tough. Pokemon lover, your favorite one was Jigglypuff. Two less fill of floor seats. A contradiction from a 1v20 to a 2-on-1. I assure sleepers roar peep. Time to put your core deep. You love first love. They had your ass in the pool sore before meet. 50 beds you laid in, 2 Bitcoins and we got the taper you made. Man who begged a different eye pop on the average. Brought my op in a savage. Body Lux in Times Square. Go get a Dr. Manhattan. Top I covered all of my tracks to get the playwright. Scientific fact, it take 10,000 Lux to equal Daylyt. This is by far second quarter body up 50. My God, Ray with the chopper, show you this LiDAR. Sheesh. Back to you, Joe. All that acting ain't in the trenches. Don't be acting cool, Joe. Oh, I mean, I snapped for the fences board and brought in my art. Oh, he think I'm gonna go get Kendrick. Here you go.
Yeah, my bro, Daylyt.
And we're finished. Senior assignment, I lean your alignment. Best joint New York, got an L with Ortiz behind you. Remind I'm the assignment for weak decline. Hip hop ain't equal sided. All the shit we needed to pop was your way, but we was violent. Violate you every way possible. Shit, we fly bait and die with your eyes wide open. Nigga, you died later. 2 fingers over the eyes closed and God show. Body in the street, no name. What happened to John Doe? Why we gotta do this right now, John? No repeating this. Bodies look expensive on paper. Luxury to this, the death route. Beyond what they call a god, I'm the best out. The future is your name, just take the L, you get X'd out. The toughest play, Joey, I scuff your face, you a muffin cake. Sound up and down on you clowns, go in for luxuate. The concrete rubber rap scuffle without the rubber grip is street tough. That's a double dish, Joe on your deluxe. Backed by popular demand, Watson and Stan. You know good kid, Mad City covered, not that advanced. Flo Bronson in the nick of a time. There's no stopping, heat out scoring on both of you niggas is Joe Johnson. I flow like the godson, the difference is the Fred got an extra D in the IE. Oh, I'm hoping y'all raw and focus, Joey, this about you.
This nigga's crazy.
Just whack, y'all killing me. The boy got blackballed, literally. Oh, I'm wild. Let's take this little second to go talk about childhoods. 1999 to be exact, I was 14. 13 shells running from 12, 11 years is what they tell me. Attendants could never sell me. Had the 9 on me to make sure my mother ate. By 7-6 East Coast, we moved in another space. Joey Watts was live. The time I took L's and numbers, but still I survived. They thought your boy was out for the count, but I tell them stop at 5. Now look at you, my new
This nigga's crazy.
Joe. Now we headed to the 3rd, but that's where I grew up at. I ain't scared. Any second I'm the one, it's time to spank you gangsters. 50 said it best, all you know about the Grape Street gangsters. G'd up, my brother shot 2 ops in front of my mom as they spent back as I watched them leave us. Bullet skipped my head, I hit the floor with no feeling, the pain was slow. Saw the shooter clearly, oh I remember his name was Joe. With all this being said, it's time to make my city proud. Joe couldn't kill me then and can't kill me now. No weapon formed against me, God will prevent it. Told you I ain't all the way human, heaven cut my percentage. It's a tough member, life for me was a rough limbo. Different disability, oh, the doc diagnosed me with UP syndrome. You never heard of it, right? I was sworn in with pain. What it means is I'm a kid who was born with 2 brains. 50-50 vision, dyslexia, autism, got all that. Few things that's unknown, doc don't know what to call that. The special kid with special needs is no way as hell for a 38 special schizophrenic. Trail with 12 of us. Mastered what they considered all my flaws, it was God. Now I'm unstoppable while I'm walking all in your yard. Why kick the door? I just ring the doorbell with a smile. Girl pregnant, open the door. Oh, yeah, it's been a while. Is Joey here? Yes, he's in the back, come in. Soon as she turned around, split her in 2, I guess I love, homie. I told you I'm a monster, not a thug, homie. You find me on your staircase with your baby and her blood on me.
Okay, so first of all, this is a lot to unpack. Again, Daylyt, like, for lack of a better terms, he be lyrically overdoing it in a good way too. Don't take that as a shot. But this track just kind of reframed a lot of his work that he's been doing in this battle. And Daylyt is a lot more like EMINEM than I really have been thinking he is. Like the second half of this record with him telling his story about his childhood and I guess a guy shooting at him and his family and then rolling that into Joe saying he ain't died back then, but he won't now. I think it is lyrical excellence and perfection. And again, this sounds like some Eminem shit, especially with him going into these different levels of like psychology and special needs and having two brains and the different vocals that are inflected into his verses. I think that's crazy, and I'm guessing he produced this as well because there's 3 different beat switches to it, and as a whole, this is like 3 rounds in one song, and I love that Daylyt is breaking each song down like it's a battle rap in itself. And the scheme with the numbers of him counting down, like, that shit is crazy. The multisyllabics, the wordplay, the metaphors, and all that, like, he's going in. Like, even the you on Deluxe, remove the you getting the L and X'd out. Like, he's coming at Lux straight up, and I think that he just gave him warning shots. It wasn't even like he went crazy. Like, he could have gone towards Lux. I really feel like he's saving a lot of this for the battle, because at this point, them two have to battle easily. Like we have to see that now, because the clashings of styles is just epic. You have Daylyt, who is a technical wizard, and he is complex in that aspect, where you have Lux, who I feel like is technical in skill as well, but he's still flow dominant more so than Daylyt is. So I feel like it's a really evening in skill set, but each one of them leans on different types of things when it comes to rap. So this battle gotta happen. I wouldn't be surprised if this is all a ploy to get that battle going, because it's been held off for so long, and this is a way to build up some type of storyline behind it, because this is crazy. And the beginning opening firing at Joey when it comes to the Diddy stuff, and Rayvon, he took that route to it. It's just like, to me, Rayvon, I don't see nothing special in the guy personally. I don't think he's that great. Not saying he's trash at all, but everything that I've ever heard from him does not impress me at all. So that's why I didn't cover that record. But this right here is hard. I still think, though, that Daylyt, and again, this is just who he is as a rapper, I think his approach is battle rap like. It's literally industry versus battle rap. And it's even still, again, this is just as even as My Town. It just really depends on your preference and what you prefer to hear. Because again, the lyrical complexity, there's so much here that you can break down. There are a ton of bars that impersonals that go around here, but for me, again, it's the overall flow and bop of the record. It just doesn't sound as good as what Joey is providing, especially with the last joint having Lux on it, having a battle rap merge onto the flow, and then Joey using the East Coast sound, or the New York sound, let me say that, as a way to play against the West. I just think it sounds better. Like, I really would love to hear Daylyt rap over something that is more West Coast to kind of bring that same type of vibe. But again, it's not quite him with his lyrical pattern, so I don't know how he would sound over like a Snoop Dogg beat, or like, I would love to hear Daylyt go off on something like 187, like that type of beat, the old school G-Funk, like the sample shit like that. I would like to hear Daylyt rap over that, because that would be super duper hard. But again, love the track. I think that it is a great response, and if anything, I don't know. I don't know how Joey would even respond to this, because this was, like I said, from an imaginative standpoint of lyricism, this takes this battle elsewhere. Again, I love that story that he brought up with his child. That shit is fire. I don't know how he thought of that. And the Air Maid, the breathe sample, all we took from Joe was a cup of coffee and got the Starbucks. Ironically, drinking coffee. And I gotta say too, personally, when it comes to all of the Diddy stuff that a lot of people are throwing around, what they've been throwing around at Joey, especially with Rayvon tracks, well, I didn't like that one at all, is just going ham on this Diddy thing. And that's he say, she say. Like, a made up scenario for me personally doesn't really hit unless it's creatively attacked, and Rayvon didn't do it good at all. It's just, you just basing everything off of like something that we don't know to be true. And I like that Daylyt, he threw his shots at that, but he didn't focus on that, at all, but used it as a way to make metaphors out of. Like, you was at Diddy's house getting beat samples. Like, that's dope, because He's taking shots at this narrative, but making a punchline out of it. And I think that that is just way better here. I pop on you average, bro. My oppin' is savage. Body Lux on Times Square. Get the Dr. Manhattan. Ooh. Time to cover all of my tracks and get the playwriting. Scientific fact, it takes 10,000 luxes to get Daylyt. God. His ad-lib is funny too. Whoa. Back to you, Joe. It ain't in the trenches. Don't be acting cool, Joe, or I'm gonna snap at the fences. Violate you any way possible. Should we fly baiting? Die with your eyes wide open. You would dilate it. Joey, I stuff your face. You a muffin cake. Sound up and down, you clowns. Go ahead, fluctuate. Yeah, those bars were hitting like crazy, and I absolutely loved what Daylyt was saying overall. So again, I still think this is even, and so far this is just a preference battle, the same way you would see on Smack. It depends on what you like more, because there is really no wrong answer. I favor My Town more than this, but this is still a great record with a lot of lyrical excellence that I'm just happy as hell that this is seeing the daylight. Pun fully intended. So let me know in the comments what you think about this track, AYO. And as usual, if you like some of my content, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, thank you. Until next time, peace.
Rap Nerd Productions, no capping, that's word to mommy. Instead of banking on it, now rapping is just a hobby.